Well, in this year's recruiting class for Southern Miss, I was looking for players who could make the nasty bunch even nastier. And I think we definitely got that with the interview today. It's the 6A MAIS Defensive Player of the Year, the hard-hitting, aggressive, set the tone guy, Chris Jones. And Chris out of Hartfield Academy. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Glad to be here. Glad to be a part of this, and I want these fans to get to know me real well. So I'm glad to do this. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, I'm fired up about you, man. You know, we've been going back and forth a little bit there on Twitter and social media. You can tell I definitely want people to get to know Chris Jones a little bit more. And with that said, you were a four-star recruit with a lot of offers. Why Southern Miss, Chris?
Southern Miss feels like home, and when I got on campus, it felt like home. And I already have family there, and the relationships I've created there already is really big on why I came and why I signed at Southern Miss.
No, we're blessed to have you, man. And during the process, you got to know our head coach, Will Hall. How was it getting to
Yes,
know
sir.
Coach Hall even better and eventually signing for him? Looking forward to the future.
It's big. Coach Hall is a great person, great coach, and he's big on faith, and that's something we talked about. And he's a perfect like fit coach for me, and how hard he's going to push me, and how hard he's going to coach me. And the recruiting process was great with him, and he told me from the jump what the mission was and what AIE stand for and attitude and the big things like, and he wanted me to be a part of the program, so I'm ready for that.
Oh yeah, man. I was trying to help to push a little bit too on social media, get you here. So, but I'm so glad you got to know Coach Hoggs. He's a superhuman being, man, a great leader. So, but Chris, you know, I might know a little bit about this. There was a time where Southern Miss was known as linebacker U in some circles, man. Guys back in the day, Tyro Nix, Rod Davis, who you posted a picture out, Michael Boley, TJ Slaughter. What's that like to be a part of this linebacker tradition?
It's big, coming like knowing the background of it, what I can come in and do, and like keep that legacy going with the linebackers from Southern Miss, and just keep it going, because I know a lot of people. I mean, it's a lot of records, a lot of things that can be broken by me. I mean, I don't know. So it's just a blessing to be a part of that, to keep that journey going for sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of linebackers fired up about you, man. No doubt about that. Looking forward to it to join that tradition. And
Yes, sir.
Chris, you know, if you ask me, you got to be a little different to play linebacker. Just a little different. What do you enjoy most about playing linebacker?
The physical part of it. I like to hit. That's my thing. I'm a downhill player, and it's just like that. I'm a downhill player. I think when I play, but when it's time to hit, I'm gonna do that for sure. And that's just always been my game and my physicality. So, yes, sir.
Oh yeah, some of your highlights that were out there. I was passing them around. I'm like, look at this guy. When you first caught my eye, I'm like, "Ooh, hope he signs with us, man." Definitely like the hit. So, but a lot of moments at Hartfield Academy for you. What were some of your favorites on the field that you can remember?
Uh, Dang. One of my favorite moments was when my junior year. We were playing MRA against John White, the quarterback for MRA, and that's my guy. He threw me a pick to seal the game. He threw me a pick to seal the game, but that's forever my guy. That's my guy. But that was one of my favorite moments in high school football for sure.
Oh, that's awesome. And how's that been for you, man? I mean, quarterback John White. I mean, you two guys signed with Southern Miss. Did that help you push over the edge, or just is it just this cool dynamic, man, happened to happen?
Me and John, we always been cool. Of course on the field we competitive and we played against each other and stuff, but we always been good friends. And he's a good competitor, and I know he's gonna come to Southern Miss, and we on the same mission. We're gonna win.
Yeah, and a tight end athlete too, Reed Joslovsky. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing it correctly. Don't hopefully I got that right. But you know, a lot of ties right there with the trio right there coming to Southern Miss. So a lot to look forward to from the three of you. Now, you did say defensive coordinator. You know, we were looking for one. We just
Right.
signed one, a real good one, Clay Bignell. Have you had a chance to interact with him?
Yes, sir. He came up to my school, and I actually got to talk to him for a long time. And I'm fired up about him. He has an attitude that I like. He's fired up, and he want to get to work, get to business, and that's what I like. That's what I like.
And not to talk too many X's and O's. I know it's early. You don't even know right now, but is there something maybe about his scheme you're looking forward to? Something that he does, maybe?
His scheme fits perfect for me. It's a 4-2 defense, and I get to play that will linebacker. Sometimes Mike, maybe if they need me there, but that's basically what I want to come in and do. And he is perfect for me, and I think it's gonna be perfect for the program. And I know the success he had at the last school he was at. He turned that defense around, and I know with the things he knows, we're gonna come in and do the same thing at Southern Miss.
Yeah, I love how you put that too, because I talked to some recruiting experts about you fitting into that scheme, and that's the beauty of you, man. You play middle, outside. I mean, man, I can't wait to watch it, Chris. I'll just leave it like that. But being a part of the nasty bunch, just that phrase, what does nasty bunch mean to you?
When I first heard it, I really didn't understand it, and then after like watching like the old linebackers, yes sir. After watching the old highlights and stuff, okay, they physical, they play with passion. I get it. The nasty bunch, that's I like the theme of that, and I'm glad to be a part of it. Yes, sir.
Yeah, no doubt. We're glad for you to be a part of it. And you know, I kind of hinted about that being a little bit different. You personally, what do you think makes you the most different to be just this perfect nasty bunch fit?
My leadership, my leadership qualities. When I'm on the field, I'm going to be a leader in all ways, and I can show it better than I can tell it. And that's what I always say. I don't want to be the guy that's always talking. I'm going to show you, and when I have to talk, I'm going to do that too. So that's just how I play the game.
Absolutely. And one cool thing, talking about the future next season, we're kicking off with an SEC school in Kentucky. Does that
Yes, sir.
kind of give you a little bit more pep in your step for the offseason and get ready for that first game in an SEC school?
Yes, sir. And I'm training hard for that because I know they throw me in there, and when I get in there, I'm gonna have to make some plays. And we're playing against SEC talent, so it's best of the best. So you just gotta come with it. You gotta know how to play the game and know how to get downhill, and you got to be physical as they are because it's SEC ball, and we're gonna bring it. We're gonna
There
bring it.
you go. There you go, man. I'll be there. I'm making the trip. Can't wait to watch. But man, you said training and off season stuff. It's so different than when I used to. It was more grunting and groaning back then. But what's some things training wise, nutrition wise, maybe that you make sure you stay on top of right now in the off season?
Right now it's recovery for me. Just played a 16-week season and played in a couple All-Star games, so my body's kind of beat up right now. So I'm just trying to make sure my body's recovered, and then we're gonna jump right into training after this break and work on explosion and get stronger, get faster, and just make sure I come in at the right weight because I mean it's different and it's a different speed, it's a different way of the game. So you just got to come in there prepared, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Nutrition wise, is there anything that you kind of eat extra? Man, I used to set my alarm clock for 2 a.m. to make sure I maintain weight, put some peanut butter, go back to bed. Is there anything you do kind of unique to maintain
Um,
weight or put on weight?
Right now, to gain weight, I'm taking a protein shake and I'm trying to like eat lean meat and stuff like that. That's basically it right now. Not too heavy on nutrition just yet, but we're gonna get there. But right now, I'm just trying to gain weight and bulk up a little bit.
Yeah, guys, you got the frame to do it, man. Can't wait to see you kind of even get bigger, man. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. So, hey, Chris, like I said, want people to get know more about you, and looking forward to your future for sure. You mind if we have like a little fun segment of the show, fun 5 questions for you? Is that cool?
For sure, for
All right,
sure.
let's go, man. So first up, Chris, if you could have a superpower, which one would you choose?
Super strength, for sure. I know I'm already a little. I'm strong, but super strength. I can overpower anybody. That'd probably be my favorite one right there.
That's it. Chris Jones moving mountains. I like it. Second up, a current college or pro football player, is there one you look up to the most or maybe model your game after?
Demario Davis for sure. The way he plays the game is exactly how I want to play the game, and I'm gonna say Ray Lewis too. Like they both had
Ooh,
that leadership quality, them leadership qualities that I like, and that's how I play the game. I'm gonna talk and play, and I'm gonna do it the right way, and that's just what I see in those two players, and that's what I like.
oh, I love how you chose Ray Lewis, man. As far as middle linebacker, to me, the gold standard. I know you hear other names, but Ray Lewis is the gold standard for middle linebacker play, man. Um, so, Chris, a lot of people impacted your life growing up. I mean, Coach Hall, you get to learn from him, Coach Bignell, but so far in your life, what's some of the most valuable lessons you learned from a coach? I mean, one or two, or just one?
Um, All in attitude. That comes from my coach Bowman. my head coach at Hartfield. He always, when I got there, the motto was all in, and that's what we stuck to since I was there in my last 3 years. And what that meant for us, even at practice and the weight room and film, you be all in everything you do. And that's just something I'm gonna carry. I'm gonna carry that on to college and just stay all in. And that's just, it's just explains for itself. It's all in, just all in and everything. So that's one of the life lessons that I'm just gonna keep with me as I go through college, pros, wherever I go in
Oh,
life.
I love it. That's a great theme, man. All in, everything you do, every moment. I love that one. And then one last question for you. Your favorite football movie, maybe of all time, if you have one. You pick two, three, whatever.
My favorite football movie is Remember the Titans.
Oh,
Remember the
great one.
Titans for sure.
Great one.
I love it. It just is perfect for me because it like shows different cultures coming together, and that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see because I transferred from Terry High School and I came to a private school, so it was a culture shock, and I got to know new people and different people. So that's something I like in that movie. I love that movie.
Oh, that's a great way, man. That movie, that gives me chills. I've probably seen it 4 or 5 times. Good choices right there. And there,
Yes,
everybody
sir.
get to know a little bit more about future Nasty Bunch star Chris Jones. And so, Chris, thank you so much for being on the show. And I kind of want to give you an
Yes, sir.
opportunity. People excited about the future to watch you play. What's a message you might have for the fans?
I'm coming to ball. We brought in a perfect recruiting class for for Southern Miss in the Sun Belt. So we're coming to win, and we're gonna win for sure under Coach Hall, and we're gonna win some bowl games and some championships. Yes, sir.
Oh man, we're starving for some big wins and all that good stuff. So bring it, please bring it, Chris. So
Yes,
once
sir.
again, thank you so much, man, for being on the show today. I'm so fired up about you being a part of this right here. So
Yes, sir.
glad everybody got to know a little bit more about you. So I think a great way to close the show would be for Chris Jones and myself to give everybody a big Southern Miss
To the top.
to the top.
If you want to break the rock, you need to make yourself indestructible. If you want to play between the hedges, you need to work out there, up there, down there, everywhere. If you want to reach the win bar, you need to lose sleep, lose count. You need to play every game like you got nothing to lose.